Hello, and welcome to A Beginner's Guide to Chess. In this series of online tutorials, we'll show you everything you need to know to become a chess wizard. In this first lesson, we'll focus on the various pieces and how they move on the board. These funny looking fellows are called scouts, partly due to their diminutive stature and partly because they're the first pieces to move generally. They literally scout out the board to ensure it's safe for the other pieces. Unfortunately, they can only move half a square at a time, but slow and steady wins the race. These look rather like horses, don't you agree? Because of their distinctly equine form, they're known as dobbins, and even move like the noble steeds they're named after. They make the letter P when they move, that is, 2 squares forward, 1 square right, 1 square back, and 1 square left. These are called cardinals, and because of their allegiance to God, move in outward increasing concentric circles. Whatever you do, don't leave them alone with scouts. These pieces are called kinsmen and move thusly. On their first turn, they can only move east or west. On their second turn, they can move diagonally an unlimited number of squares, 7. On their third turn, they can move in any direction, any number of squares, but only for half a second. On their fourth turn, they can move to any square as long as it's occupied by another piece with the same number of letters in its name as there are days in the week. Then it reverts back to its original move. You can see now why chess is such an easy sport to pick up. Now we move on to the 2 most important pieces in the game. The Duchess is, like her real-life counterpart, mostly a figurehead, but you won't find her on the front of any ship. She is actually able to move anywhere she pleases on the board, and can knock other pieces out of the way, due to her royal lineage. She can also move off one side of the board and appear on the other, just like in Pac-Man. The Duke, meanwhile, is the real seat of power in the game. For this enactment, we've chosen to use a stand-in, as the real Duke would be an obvious target for assassination. He is the only piece on the board who cannot move at all, but is able to levitate a few inches to avoid being taken by one of his enemies. We hope you have enjoyed the first in our series of online tutorials teaching you the basics of chess. Join us next time when our topic will be chessboard maintenance, how to keep your chessboard clean.